Most people think they know football. This quiz will show you how much you actually do. Welcome back to Quizzitive. Answer each question before the timer runs out. Some have options, some don't. Stay sharp. This video has a secret word hidden inside it. Every puzzle reveals a new letter. Think you know it already? Tell us in the comments. Let's start easy. Who won the 2022 FIFA World Cup? Argentina! Messi finally got his hands on the trophy in Qatar. Name a football club starting with the letter A. Arsenal, Atletico Madrid, Ajax. All three work. Which World Cup ball is this? That's the Jabulani, the official ball of the 2010 World Cup in South Africa. Which has won more Champions League titles, Real Madrid or AC Milan? Real Madrid, 15 Champions League titles. AC Milan have 7, but Los Blancos are in a league of their own. Guess the goat from the crop. That's the one and only Lionel Messi. Which country has won the most UEFA European Championships? Spain, 4 titles in total, more than any other nation. What soccer term is this? Hat trick. Unscramble this. Here's your hint, awarded for a foul inside the box. Penalty. Pitelne becomes penalty. Do you know the answer? How many times has Brazil won the FIFA World Cup? Five times. Brazil remain the most successful nation in World Cup history. Which one has never won the World Cup? England, Netherlands, Spain or Uruguay? The Netherlands. Despite reaching 3 finals, the Dutch have never lifted the trophy. Name this legend. Pelé, 3 World Cups, one of the greatest footballers who ever lived. Name a footballer starting with the letter M. Messi, Mbappe, Modric, all great shouts. Who is older, Jose Mourinho or Pep Guardiola? Jose Mourinho. Born in 1963, he's 8 years older than Guardiola, who was born in 1971. Guess the shirt sponsor. Emirates, the airline that has been on Real Madrid's shirt for years. Kickoff section complete. You've warmed up nicely. Group stage is next, and the difficulty is creeping up. Keep going, another letter revealed. The fastest goal in World Cup history was scored by Hakan Şükür of Turkey in 2002, just 11 seconds after kickoff. Name the 2 clubs in the North London derby. Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur. Whose badge is this? Which club's crest features a cannon? Arsenal. The Gunners have had a cannon on their badge for over a century. Unscramble this one. The flag goes up for this. Offside. OSFDFE unscrambles to offside. Which World Cup used this ball? The Teamgeist, Germany 2006, one of the most iconic balls in World Cup history. Think you know this one? Which player has won the most Ballon d'Or awards? Lionel Messi, with 8 Ballon d'Or titles, nobody comes close. Who won the Ballon d'Or first, Ronaldinho or Qatar? Ronaldinho first. He won it in 2004 and 2005. Qatar had to wait until 2007 for his. Spot what's missing. What's been removed from this Real Madrid crest? The crown. That's the most recognizable element on the Real Madrid badge. Name a national team starting with the letter B. Brazil, Belgium, Bolivia. Plenty to choose from. Which trophy is this? The UEFA Champions League trophy, the most coveted club prize in football. Which one is not a Premier League club? Arsenal, Chelsea, Juventus or Liverpool? Juventus. The Italian giants play in Serie A, not the Premier League. This one's all you. Who scored the famous Hand of God goal at the 1986 World Cup? Diego Maradona, a moment that's still debated nearly 40 years later. Guess the sponsor. Which brand was a long-time shirt sponsor of Manchester United? Chevrolet. The American car brand featured on United's shirt for several seasons. Who is older, Kylian Mbappé or Erling Haaland? Mbappé. Born in 1998, he's 2 years older than Haaland, who was born in 2000. Can you get this right? Which club is nicknamed the Red Devils? Manchester United, one of the most recognised nicknames in world football. Group stage, done. 2 sections down. The knockout round is next. 1 wrong answer and you're out.
Eyes open, brain on. Can you keep track? Follow it. Stay with it. Time's up. Which one is it?
Brilliant! 1 step closer to the secret word. Name the World Cup by its ball. The Brazuca. Brazil's 2014 World Cup ball, known for its unusual aerodynamics. Name the 2 finalists of the 1998 FIFA World Cup. France and Brazil. Name a football club starting with the letter L. Liverpool, Lyon, Lazio. Solid answers all round. Which World Cup win happened first, England's or Spain's? England's win came first, 1966 at Wembley. Spain lifted the trophy much later in 2010. Name the author of legendary bicycle kick. Cristiano Ronaldo, the man who made that celebration his signature. Unscramble this, the only player allowed to use their hands. Goalkeeper, gully poker becomes goalkeeper. Whose badge is this? Which club's crest features a cockerel on a ball? Tottenham Hotspur. The cockerel has been part of their identity for over 100 years. Which one is the youngest? Pedri, Rodri, Kvaratskhelia or Dembele? Pedri, born in 2002, he's the youngest of the four by a clear margin. Test your knowledge. Who is the all-time top scorer in men's international football? Cristiano Ronaldo, with over 130 international goals for Portugal. In what year did this happen? In 2006, Zidane's headbutt on Materazzi in the World Cup final, his last touch in professional football. Spot the real badge. Which is the correct Brazil national team crest? The CBF crest, 5 stars above it, one for each World Cup Brazil have won. Who is older, Vinicius Jr. or Jude Bellingham? Vinicius Jr. Born in 2000, he's 3 years older than Bellingham, who was born in 2003. Which 2 World Cups began with the same opening match between the same 2 national teams? 2010 and 2026 both opened with South Africa versus Mexico, exactly 16 years apart. Which soccer term is this? Own goal. Knockout round. Survived. 3 down, 2 to go. Semi-finals next. This is where true football fans separate from the rest. Remember the position of all the soccer emojis. Where is the trophy? Brazil is the only country to have played at every single FIFA World Cup since the tournament began in 1930. Name a footballer starting with the letter R. Ronaldo, Rodri, Rashford, all valid. Who's hiding behind the crop? Kylian Mbappé, France's golden boy and one of the fastest players ever to play the game. A little less obvious, go! In which country is the club Galatasaray based? Turkey. Galatasaray are based in Istanbul, one of the most intimidating atmospheres in European football. Which club is older, Real Madrid or Barcelona? Barcelona. Founded in 1899, they are 3 years older than Real Madrid, who were founded in 1902. From which World Cup is this ball? The Al Rihla, Qatar 2022. Its name means journey in Arabic. Which club is still chasing this trophy? Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, Atletico Madrid or Manchester United? Atletico Madrid. Despite reaching 3 Champions League finals, they have never won it. Old logo time. Which one is Juventus's classic old badge? The oval badge. Juventus used it for decades before switching to their modern minimalist J logo. Name the 3 countries co-hosting the 2026 FIFA World Cup. USA, Mexico and Canada. Which came first, the first World Cup or the first European Championship? The World Cup came first, 1930 in Uruguay. The European Championship didn't start until 1960. Can you get this right? Which country won the very first FIFA World Cup in 1930? Uruguay. The hosts beat Argentina 4-2 in the final to claim the inaugural title. Unscramble this, the main goal scorer up front. Striker. Srikhtar becomes striker. Whose badge is this? Which club's crest features crossed hammers? West Ham United, the Hammers, named after the tools used in the East London ironworks. Name this famous stadium. Camp Nou, home of Barcelona, and the largest stadium in Europe. Semi-finals complete. 1 section left. The final awaits. Only the best make it here. Let's see if you do. You're crushing it. New letter incoming. Brazil's 5-2 win over Sweden in the 1958 final remains the highest-scoring World Cup final ever, with 7 total goals. No other final has come close to that tally. Who is older, Robert Lewandowski or Luka Modric? Luka Modric. Born in 1985, he's 3 years older than Lewandowski, who was born in 1988. Old school badge, pick it, which is Chelsea's retro crest from the 1980s. The old lion crest. Chelsea modernised their badge, but many fans still have a soft spot for this one. Name the 2 clubs from Madrid in La Liga. Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. Which one is not in South America? Brazil, Argentina, Mexico or Uruguay? Mexico. It's in North America, part of the CONCACAF region, not CONMEBOL. Name this player. David Beckham. Free kicks, fashion and 4 different clubs. A true global icon. Last unscramble, a kick taken from the flag at the edge of the pitch. Corner, N-R-R-C-E-O, becomes corner. Can you name it? Which stadium hosted the 2022 FIFA World Cup final? Lusail Stadium in Qatar. 89,000 fans watched Argentina lift the trophy there. Pick the right kit. Borussia Dortmund. Nobody rocks yellow and black quite like they do. Who won the World Cup more recently? Spain or Germany? Germany. They won in 2014 in Brazil. Spain's win was earlier, back in 2010 in South Africa. Guess the World Cup by the ball. The FIFA Nova, Japan and South Korea 2002. Its swirling design divided opinion at the time. Name the two clubs in the Old Firm derby. Celtic and Rangers. Last knowledge question, go. In what year was the first ever FIFA World Cup held? 1930 in Uruguay, with 13 nations competing and the host taking the crown. Final one. What position is this? Goalkeeper. Here's the answer. The secret word is Maradona. If you made it to the end, you're a real football fan, and that's something to be proud of. Drop your score in the comments and let's see who's the ultimate World Cup expert. Subscribe for more quizzes. We drop new ones all the time and you genuinely don't want to miss them.